As trade tensions between the United States and China heat up, furniture manufacturers across North Mississippi are looking at how they may be impacted.
Our Allie Martin talks with business leaders about the recent decisions by the president to raise tariffs on Chinese-made goods.
For nearly 50 years, Hassell-Franklin has been at the forefront of furniture manufacturing in Northeast Mississippi, weathering both good and challenging economic times. The recent trade war between the U.S. and China is making an impact on Franklin's business.
There are always challenges, and these tariffs, obviously our intellectual properties have been kind of stolen by China for all these years, and that needs to be changed. And obviously with the tariffs and our industry, it brings on great issues.
President Donald Trump followed through on a threat to raise tariffs on Chinese-made goods to 25%. And while more than 1,000 workers make furniture at Franklin's Houston plant, some of the raw materials come from China. Those materials will now cost more.
Everyone's impacted with it. Normally when you go for an issue and you strive to solve that issue, there's some pain along the way. And certainly there's pain along the way, but in the end, this is what we need to be doing.
Mississippi Manufacturers Association President Jay Moon is an advocate for industry in the Magnolia State. He says furniture makers are bracing for short-term impacts, but also see the bigger picture.
It's a course correction, and what we've asked the administration to do is we understand how we need to get rogue players like China to follow trade laws and not violate those, not steal intellectual property rights, that kind of thing. So we know it's necessary to make a course correction, but we simply ask them, get it done, get to the table, get it negotiated, and then let's move on.
Moon says manufacturers are also looking for other non-Chinese sources of raw materials until trade talks resume. Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Tariffs were increased from 10 to 25% on Chinese exports.